right, thank you so much for tuning back in to another reaction video. My name is Chris.
My name is Sam.
We are Offset.
Era.
All right, you guys have been asking this for several weeks now, and I know we haven't done much warning content in a while.
It has been a little while.
There hasn't been a lot. You haven't suggested anything?
over the 2 years we've been doing this, we've reacted to so much of the warnings catalog.
Yeah.
You know, it's like there's there's not really much more we can do right now
until they release a bunch more stuff, and there's more stuff to react to.
Yeah, and I think right now they're on tour.
Yep.
I think they're in Europe.
But yes, if you've seen in the title, it's this PRS 40th anniversary show. It looks like she does maybe a medley of different covers.
In the description, it's Dany partaking in a cover of Sweet Leaf by Black Sabbath, one of my favorite songs.
Sweet.
Back in Black by AC/DC, another rocker. And a gift from Orianthi, who, for those that don't know, she was one of Michael Jackson's touring guitar players right before he passed away. Mm-hmm. And she has also done work with Alice Cooper.
All right. Let's check out some comments. We will jump straight into this one.
Great to see PRS and Paul give Dany this opportunity that she so clearly has earned and deserves. And props to Orianthi. What a great guitarist and what a classy gesture.
Nice. I mean, to sing Back in Black in a regular voice, not Johnson's grit falsetto, is insanely tough job. Even if you got a soprano extension, she managed to maintain such an incredible voice quality using the gift when the notes are too high and keeping the guitar all along. Great technique and great talent as well.
Oh yeah, nice. Brian Johnson's got a hell of a voice.
He does.
You know, like, I have only watched this video about 58 times now. I think this is normal fan behavior.
I'd probably say so.
I'm not going to argue with you there.
This one says, don't think Dany realizes just how great she is becoming, ever so humble. Vamos says.
Vamos.
All right, well, let's jump into this one.
I concur. And for anyone jumping in with us for the very first time, welcome to the channel.
Welcome indeed.
We've got an extensive playlist of all things The Warning.
Multiple playlists. Some of our most popular playlists are The Warning. Go check them out. Just go to our playlist. There's a couple for just straight up series that we've done, and then also we have like a generic just catch-all for all the other other stuff. So yeah, 3 different playlists, probably over 60, 70 videos. So yeah, we've done a lot.
That's like 10% of the videos that we have on our channel.
It's a lot. So go check it out. We're big supporters of The Warning. Don't get it twisted. Just haven't been doing it just because we haven't seen a lot of specific.
If there is anything out there that catches you guys' attention that you think we should react to, send a link our way and we'll gladly look into it.
Longer videos like this are a little bit tougher to do. We are going to do it just because of the amount of demand. So you're welcome. Here we go.
This is going to be cool.
It's going to be really cool. But before that, you know what time it is.
If you're not new, you know what time it is. It's time for
the glorious,
the epic transition.
Oh my gosh. All right, here we go. Little square guy.
Squares.
All right, so some covers here. Let's see what we got. Okay, 40th anniversary. Private event.
Please give a hand for Jonathan Jordan and Dany Villarreal.
Hey, everybody.
Oh my God!
Yes, dude.
They faded that laugh into the speaker, so yeah, you can tell this is post mixed. Look at all those amps! Holy crap!
That is a lot of amps.
So Let's talk about this briefly, just because I think it's a cool thing for musicians to talk about, which is amp size. You'll be seeing a lot of this more normally now, where they're trying to bring the amp size down and still being able to get good big sounds out of it. So obviously this is a big sound production they probably have in ears. No reason to have a big stack on stage, especially if this was like a smaller event or if this was just for filming reasons. So we can see that we got a number of amps over here. This one looks like a Mesa Boogie, maybe. I've seen some of these before. That's definitely a Fender down there.
Yeah.
But it's really interesting to see that they're all small form factor. Some of these are tubes. But if I could get away with an amp this big, I would love that. But right now I'm running solid state, so I have to run a much larger amp. But if I had a tube amp like this, that'd be amazing.
Something to pack all that horsepower.
Yeah. But so that's cool. Let's check out the rest of this here.
Hey, everybody.
Hey, Dany.
Hello.
All right now. Want to listen? When I first met you, didn't realize I couldn't forget you or your surprise. You introduced me to my mind and let me wanting you and your kind. Oh yeah. Come on.
Where's the bass player? I hear him. I don't see him.
Maybe he's invisible.
He's right
Oh, wait,
there.
there he is.
Are you not gonna give one
He's the dude-
single shot to the bass player except for the back of his head?
He's the dude with the hat.
Yeah, maybe they didn't sign the waiver or something.
I love you.
There he is.
Yeah, see, there he is.
Middle.
Yeah, you know it. My life was empty, always on a down, until you took me, showed me around. My life is free now, my life is clear. I love you sweetly, though you can't hear. Oh yeah.
I love the licks.
Yeah,
So do you know the original song of that?
I
album?
do. I love it.
Are the licks normal or is he improving those?
I'd say it's fairly close to
I
what Geezer Butler does in the
wanna say
original
it is,
recording,
too.
but at the same time, like I think he is giving himself a little bit of creative liberty, but not in an overt, not in an overt sense where it's obvious.
Right.
It still serves the song.
Right.
But Geezer Butler's bass lines on the original recording are not too far off from what the dude in the hat, the cool cat with the hat,
Cool cat in the hat.
cat in the hat.
But for bringing attention back to Dany, I think the vocals sound serviceable. It's I can't quite. I guess it's a gruff delivery to vocal in the
It
original.
is like
right? So-
Ozzy in the '70s on those first 5 Sabbath records. Like that's him vocally at his best. Like
Yeah.
like he was able to hit some really high notes. Back in the '70s on like stuff like Sabbath Bloody Sabbath and Hole in the Sky and.
All right, let's keep going. This guy's reading music on the side. The drummer. How does this go? that solo.
It's kind of interesting hearing that one guitar that's kind of like a little bit back in the mix because it actually, I mean, it's cool extra. It's a cool extra sonic layer which helps make it helps to make it a bit bigger live, but it doesn't take away from it. Doesn't add too much clogging to the song because the song itself, the original recording is very simple: one guitar, one bass, and Bill Ward on drums, and no overdubs.
Right.
Just Tony.
So no rhythm guitar during this.
No. On those on the early Sabbath records, there's very little overdubs.
Okay.
It's just Tony Iommi and Geezer Butler just riffing it out, and like I said, the gentleman in the hat, his bass, he's playing great.
Yeah.
I can't say for certain if it's 100% in line with what Geezer does on the record.
Right.
But it serves this performance and it serves the song, so I got no complaints about it.
Yeah.
Sweet Leaf's a great song. Master of Reality, it's gotta be my favorite Black Sabbath record.
Nice. All right. Ooh. Oh, nice little time and shift there.
Come on. Try it out. Make people don't know what you're about. You'll let me want it to run you down. You gave to me a new belief. Turn to the world will love you slave. Oh yeah, baby.
Ooh, nice double bass.
Yeah.
To bring out a great guitar player, a very sweet person.
All right, so there's also obvious cut here, and do you recognize this person? Is that the guitarist you were talking about?
I think so.
Okay. I'm not familiar with this guitar player, so Sam knows a lot more about this. Look at that guitar she's holding. Holy crap, look at those inlays on that. That's got to be a 2,000, 3,000. Well, it's a Paul Reed Smith, so it's already 2,000 by default. So I'm guessing $3,000 to $4,000 guitar right there. Wow. All right, here we go.
To bring out a great guitar player, a very sweet person who's in a kick-ass band. Again, she's been on this stage earlier. Her name's Dany from The Warning. Come on. Come on, Dany, you're amazing. We're going to play a song by an Australian band, actually. She's going to sing it. Yeah. No, you're going to kill it. You're going to kill it. I'm not singing it. It's too high for me.
Back in time, I hit the set. It's been so long, I'm glad to be back. Just
You know what I'm thinking right now?
What?
VOB.
Yes, they kind of have a similar vibe. It's a very more of a shouted vocal.
Yeah.
Whereas obviously we know what AC/DC sounds like.
Yeah, like
But
there's
she's-
only a handful of vocalists that can accurately replicate what Brian Johnson
I don't
does.
think. Yeah, it's gonna be a once in a lifetime.
Properly without blowing their vocal cords.
But she's still throwing the gruff in, but it's in different places. But I definitely get. I guess I get the high register and the higher notes because he does. Brian Johnson's like he uses the screeching, the screamingness of his voice to hit those octaves, whereas she's just singing it in her natural voice, which I think can be difficult because you're not using that as a way to get there. You're having to actually use your normal singing techniques, your diaphragm, keeping it clean. But she is still keeping it rock with some of the gruffness to her voice so far. So I'm interested to see how this continues here. Let's go. Oh, that sounds good. Ooh, harmonies. Oh yeah, that high part. Okay, I was waiting for her to come in. So far, like for being the musician, and I don't know this musician very well. This what is her name again?
I believe it, I might be mispronouncing it, but I believe her stage name is pronounced Orianthai.
Okay.
If I'm not mistaken, she is Australian.
I really love that she gave this mostly to Dany.
Yeah.
Especially knowing that she's a phenomenal guitar player and that she could have obviously played all the parts that Dany has played. But I'm really anxious to hear what she's capable of, because if I know Michael Jackson, I know he didn't pick mediocre guitar players.
No.
He probably picked the best.
He's the guy that had Eddie Van Halen do the guitar solo to Beat it.
Oh yeah, okay. Here we go.
Only Eddie Van Halen.
Sorry for pausing it with the solo, but I just wanted to chime in because I was excited to hear.
Oh,
this.
you're gonna get so much hate
I
from
know.
the comments.
That's all
Why are you
right.
pausing during the solo?
There we go. Oh, I love the third finger riffs. Huge bends.
Oriente, everybody!
Pick scrapes, love that. Gotta throw some tap in it at the end. Ah, nice. Kind of an intimate venue.
Give it up
I mean,
for
it's not.
Dany. How about that? So, stay on stage here, Dany, because I heard in an interview that you said that this guitar, my Lotus Bloom, was one of your favorite, like, PRS
No
guitars,
way.
right? You kind of dug it, yeah? Well, I want to give it to you as a gift. This is yours. I hope you enjoy it and play that frickin' rock and roll on those tours with that. Me and Paul spent a long time like. Paul's gonna take your other guitar. Yeah, he's taking off with that one. He's going with that one. But that's yours
Well,
now.
You lost our
That's
white
all
one.
yours.
Sorry.
She's amazing.
That's amazing.
Enjoy it. It's a lot of fun to play.
I bet it is. Can I unplug it? Because I'm gonna have to walk away. Alright, think that's it. That was awesome.
That was awesome.
Flip back.
Dude.
Lots of love in there. Lots of respect for Dany, and I'm loving it.
Yeah.
So many people are recognizing her.
Just listening to it and seeing the video, you could just feel the warmth and the wholesomeness. It was just a great time.
Nice
It was
vibe.
so cool. Yeah,
Classic rock. I mean, you can't go wrong.
yes, you
so-
cannot. I mean, Sabbath and Black Sabbath and AC/DC, you cannot go wrong with that in the slightest.
Well, what can we say? So, going back through the Black Sabbath cover, thought that was cool. I think it was more exciting to see Dany play guitar and interchange the solos between.
Yeah, and back when they did Back in Black.
Right. To me, that was a little bit more interesting. Although I did like to hear Dany's take on the vocals for Black Sabbath.
Yeah.
I thought it was cool. For me, the standout on that particular song was the bass player. I just loved what he was doing, and it was really probably similar.
There is some really interesting musical, back and forth. Like if you listen to those first couple of Black Sabbath records, they're like Tony Iommi and Geezer Butler together. It's like obviously it's rock,
Right.
But it's before metal really got like its full formed identity. There's a lot of blues on those records, and there's a lot of jazz, especially between Geezer Butler and Bill Ward as a rhythm section. They could easily be in a jazz band.
Cool.
There's a lot of jazz, a lot of blues.
Yeah.
A lot of out there stuff. Like it was the early 70s, a lot of ground that's been, filled in and conquered today. Completely different story 50 plus years ago.
And I like the with the AC/DC cover, both of them getting a chance to play.
Doing those trade-off solos. I love trade-off guitar solos.
That's very cool.
Yeah, such a cool thing.
All right, well, that was our reaction to the PRS 40th anniversary show featuring
Dany.
You guys finally got it. I hope you enjoyed that video. If you want to see
I thought
more,
it was cool.
Yes. Well, hope you enjoyed our reaction.
Yeah, that too. We hope you enjoyed the video, and you hope
and the reaction. But if there's more out there we need to cover from the warning, I know we've been behind. Let us know performances.
Send rock solid links our way, and we'll rock solidly check them out.
Yeah, and we'll definitely jump into the next one.
Yes.
But in the meantime, we are
Offset Era. 2/3 of Offset Era, Southwest Florida's premier punkcore three-piece. We have an extensive playlist of all of our original music if you're curious as to how we sound and what punkcore entails. And we are extremely proud and excited to announce the upcoming release of our full 10-song LP, Decade Down.
It's going to be out June 20th on all digital streaming platforms, and so excited for you guys to all hear it. We worked really hard on the album. We're also working on a physical CD release, which
I'm especially excited about that.
Soon, sometime either before or after. We're not sure exactly. We haven't gotten everything to the printers yet, but once we do, we'll put some links up if you guys are interested in purchasing a physical copy of the album. We would love that. It would definitely help support the channel. And just support us in general.
Yeah.
We have some shows coming up.
That's right. Saturday, May 10th, we're going back up to Arcadia, Florida to the historic Heard Opera House.
Yep.
There isn't an exact concrete roster of bands for that show just yet.
Yep.
But the date is confirmed.
Yep, flyers will be up in our future videos once we have those in hand. But we do have a flyer for the show afterward.
That's right. Thursday, May 29th, we're going to be at Nice Guys in Cape Coral with Anxiety Attack, Dead Angels, and Ishinen.
Yes. And then on the June 21st, we are doing a private house party. But if you happen to be in the circle and you want to come, let us know. We'll shoot you the address. And then we also have one in July.
That's right. Saturday, July 19th. It'll be our first time at the Oscura in Bradenton with our friends, the Low Cards.
Yes, and some other bands I'm sure will be also playing with us there. We are very happy to check out this new venue in Bradenton, which is a little north from us, so should be fun.
It's kind of like in between here and Tampa, so it's like not too far.
So if any of our viewers are any of these locations, feel free to come out. We'd love to see you.
Yeah, come on out, say hi, say hello, shake hands, have a drink, thrash out to the music especially.
Yes, and have a great time. If you're interested in following the band, you can do so on Instagram, Facebook, and right here on YouTube. We also have a Patreon, as we mentioned a few times already in this video.
More than a few times.
It's a great place to support us. If you are not planning on buying an album, just want some continuous support, it does help. Those proceeds from the Patreon are going to fund partially the album, so it does help us to pursue our music So thank you again for those who are subscribers to our Patreon. We appreciate that.
We sincerely thank you.
With that said, I think that's the end of this video. Thank you again for commenting, liking, and subscribing. Let us know what you want to see in the next one.
And we'll see you in that next one.
We'll see you there. Peace out.